If you're watching this video, I assume that you're an avid social media user, which means that you can agree with me when I say Instagram sucks. Instagram is making it so hard for business owners to reach new people and bring new people into their audiences with the constant algorithm changes. First they're favoring photos, then they're favoring videos. Now we're back to photos. They're telling us we can only use a certain amount of hashtags. They're limiting who they're showing your stories to. There's so many weird, clicky little things that are happening with Instagram that's making it so difficult for business owners to reach new people and bring new people into their audience. Now, all of these things that I hate about Instagram are absolutely true, but it's really not a problem if you're using Instagram correctly. Most people absolutely hate Instagram because they're using it wrong. If you're using Instagram the way it's meant to be used as a nurturing platform, you'll actually see a lot of success with it in converting leads into your business. If you're trying to use Instagram as an outreach platform, what I mean by that is you're really trying to reach out and bring a lot of new people into your audience using Instagram, which simply isn't what it's made to do, and it's really not set up to do that with the way the algorithm currently is. So what I recommend is using outreach platforms like TikTok, Pinterest, YouTube to really bring people to your Instagram where you can then nurture them. Now, what we do and our strategy on Instagram that I'm going to uncover in a minute has allowed us to do crazy amounts of sales, over $300,000 in a single month just from my Instagram stories alone. Now, Instagram is an excellent nurturing platform because there are so many elements and ways that you can connect with people on the platform, from voice messages in the DMs to Instagram stories like we covered, even short form video, and they're bringing back the static feed posts and pushing those a little bit more in the feed. So starting with Instagram Reels, that is the one piece that can sometimes be used as outreach content on that platform. However, I recommend really focusing on making sure that your Reels are actually not made to be super clickbaity and bringing a lot of new people into your audience, but instead are super targeted and value-based to the people that are already following you. The next element of Instagram that we heavily leverage, like I mentioned, is Instagram stories. And there's three types of content that we post really consistently on Instagram stories. The first is creation content. That's kind of what you're watching right now, where you sit down, you talk, you have a specific thing that you're trying to share or teach or educate on. That's your creation content. The second is documentation content. This is a lot of behind the scenes. This could be vlog style content showing your everyday life, showing what's happening behind the scenes of your business. And the third is transparency content. Now, this is a hybrid of documentation content and social proof. And what we're able to do with this is really effectively leverage things like the bandwagon effect and the feel-good factor in sales psychology to convert people into your DMs. Now, there's a ton of different frameworks that we follow with my own Instagram story, but the key things that we really want to hit on are generating hype around our offers, showcasing the demand that's there, and really pulling back the curtain so people can see what is happening behind the scenes of our business and how are we actually facilitating these wins and results that we are posting on Instagram stories. This is what it then allows us to drive people into my DMs, where we have a multitude of DM strategies that we employ, but the most important one that I would mention is voice messages. Now, you can leverage voice messages very similar to the structure that you would do on an actual sales call, where you build rapport, you tap into someone's current reality, you really dive into what roadblocks they're experiencing, and then lay out how you can actually solve their problems, assuming that your offer is actually a fit for what they're needing. Now, the combination of these different touch points with people on Instagram is very powerful because, as we know, there's a very popular industry statistic that tells us that people need to have 7 to 14 different interactions with us before they actually convert. And so Instagram is an incredible way to make that happen because you're able to create a lot of different types of content that's very bingeable, and you can actually shorten the time that it takes and the buying cycle substantially because people have so many different ways to interact with you and so much in the moment interaction with things like Instagram stories and voice messages in the DMs. If you got any value from watching this video, please be sure to subscribe to this channel and hop on over to Instagram to see in action a lot of the different strategies that we discussed in today's video. Thanks for watching.